So I didn't realize until I had already turned this on, but there is a noodle that fell down in there. So that's gonna be nice and toasted by the time I'm done heating this up. Crisp noodle.
Merry Christmas!
It's hot. It's really hot, but it's quite tasty. Hey everybody, welcome back, or if you're new here, my name is Morgan and I create stories. Here on YouTube, I am basically sharing my journey, creating my own story along the way, becoming a creative entrepreneur and small business and all that exciting, fun, crazy, chaotic stuff that goes with it. So today I'm actually going to be filming for TikTok. I have a new character, a new OC that I'm going to be introducing named Frostbyte, who is an elf, but she is a goth elf. So it's going to be a little bit interesting and fun to get into that. Outfit. I actually have never done goth makeup before that I can recall, so we'll see how this goes. This could be very interesting. But I just figured I would make myself a cup of hot cocoa, get in the mood, get in the spirit, and just chat with you. I don't usually do super conversational videos, I don't think. Maybe you guys find them conversational. I don't think they are. But I really enjoy watching conversational videos where people are doing stuff, so I'm like watching them do something or make something, but then they're just kind of chatting and talking about their life and what's going on. So I figured what better way to do that than to get dressed as a goth elf and just catch up with you guys. So my inspiration for this character was actually my ugly holiday sweater, which I wear every year because it is just so fabulous.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
I mean, how can you beat that? Alright, so let's get started putting this look together. As always, I will be using my jewelry box with my mirror in it because that's all I've got. I really need to get an actual real mirror. But until that day happens, first we're going to start off with making myself pale AF as possible as we can. I'm kind of excited. I just got some new makeup brushes and it came with a makeup sponge. It was like a kit thing with a bunch of brushes and stuff like that. I'm still not 100% sure how to properly use this. It still feels really strange to me to use with this kind of makeup because I'm used to using it with stage makeup, which is like a really thick, creamy base that you don't put on, I don't know, but what do people talk about in these videos? I don't even know. So lately I have been very busy trying to get a bunch of different creative projects done because my goal is to take the last couple of weeks of the year off. We'll see. Because I wrote out my to-do list this month, last week, and like I like to do, I gave myself way too much to do. So yeah, although I have been making quite a bit of progress, so that's pretty exciting. I feel really good about that. Here you can see my project list for this month. Yeah, it's long, but I have already done a good portion of it, so I feel really good about that. And we'll just see if I can get the rest of it done pretty much this week. So it's a lot to do, but it is nice to, it feels good to be just creating. That's kind of what this month is creating fun stuff. My Skillshare class, my newest one, was already like published and put up, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. Now I just have to worry about the next one. And I did start to set goals for 2021, which was a struggle. I'm a little traumatized from setting goals last year because I don't think any of them came true. Let's take a walk down memory lane and see if I can find last year's goals. I started 2020 so organized. I was like bullet journaling, and I had goals for each month and like things that I was going to make happen, and I had a quarterly review. It did not continue after that. I'm going to read this in a very proper way. My goals for 2020. I'll increase my income to $45,000 plus per year net. Ugh, pass Morgan. Such dreams. I'll travel somewhere out of the state for fun. I'll quit my 9-to-5. Well, you didn't quit, but I'll publish a second book. Yeah, so all right, really nailed those. You know, I mean, I will say, I guess technically I am no longer doing a 9-to-5 job at this point in time. But, you know, that was not necessarily on purpose. So, it is what it is. So yeah, needless to say, I've been a little hesitant to start my 2021 goals. But I did write down one today that I want to create 7 more Skillshare classes in 2021, bringing my total to 10 classes. However, if you do the math on that, that means that I need to create 1 Skillshare class every 1 to 2 months. So we'll see. Awkward mirror. I think what really makes using my jewelry box so awful and awkward is that I'm really afraid I'm gonna like accidentally close it and it just falls, it just snaps. And I don't want it to snap on my fingers or my nose, or honestly, if it just snaps by itself and startles me, that sounds not fun either. So anywho, that's kind of where I've been, you know, so far this week, just trying to get all of this stuff done and accomplish things before the end of the year. Yeah, you know, overall, I mean, I'm feeling pretty good about everything that I've accomplished, because I feel like I've accomplished So I feel like I have accomplished quite a bit this year, and that I can feel kind of good about that. I definitely want to keep with that momentum next year. My goal is to get a studio that I can like work and create and film in. It doesn't need to be anything big or fancy, but just a space that's, you know, not home. So if I want to leave my backdrop and my lighting setup up, I can do that. I don't have to pack it up every time because I don't have like a dedicated space for that. So yeah, that's kind of my goal for this upcoming year. We'll see. That might be a bit of a lofty one. Hallelujah for smudgers, man. Yeah, just look at like the difference there. I mean, it's not good. It's not. Again, I don't do goth makeup and I don't generally wear eyeliner under the entirety of my lower eye here, but it's better. So this is going to be a bit interesting, putting on the eyeshadow because, like I said, I got new brushes. So I have never used this brush before, and it is a very different shape from the brush I normally use. But I wanted to give it a shot and see how it looks. So howdy ho. Also, makeup artists and whatnot, don't come for me. This is not a makeup video, okay? I know I'm not good at makeup. I'm actually a huge fan of smoky looks for the reason that you can just kind of blend it out and make it look fine. Yeah, I don't understand how makeup people or anyone gets those like super crisp, fabulous lines with their stuff. I just like. Also, I will remind that I am not using a mirror right this second. I am using my phone. So, also don't come for me because of that. Alright, let's clean this up a little bit. I will say this particular brush is definitely rocking my world a little bit. It's a lot easier to brush stuff on with it, which is kind of cool. I was not expecting that significant of a difference in my tools, and suddenly life makes a little more sense. So, also on the hot cocoa, I think I needed to continue to heat it a little bit more because there's some chunks of chocolate in there. I'm not complaining about chunks of chocolate, but you know, it's a little weird to have creamy, smooth hot cocoa and all of a sudden like a chunk. Now I was hoping to find, I used to have a black wig that was about shoulder length, it was straight and then had bangs across. I am afraid that I got rid of it recently-ish because I cannot find it anywhere in my costume storage and I'm super bummed about that. So I'm just gonna have to make do with my own hair, and it is what it is. I did also realize that I feel like I need to be a little more pale. I'm not quite pale enough. So I grabbed my white face paint. I'm gonna try just kind of blending that into my foundation that's there, and we'll see, hopefully that will work. Alright, so yeah, nice and ghostly. Like I need to blend this side out a little bit more. Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go with my really crushed up broken pink one and try not to get it all over the place. But I guess the main goal is just to not get it in my hot chocolate. I'd say if I can at least achieve that, then success. This is another particular look that I have never really done. I've never done the like makeup across my nose look, or the cherry nose, like little button nose aesthetic. So I have no idea if I'm doing this right. It probably would have made sense to look it up beforehand, but we're here now. Button nose. Look a little bit like Rudolph. It's good. I feel like I might need to change my shirt. I decided to go with a red shirt because obviously like it's the appropriate colors, but it just still seems too bright. But I'll have to check and see because I have a necklace that I really want to show up. I want it to appear on camera, so I don't know. We'll see. Le glue stick. Glitter everywhere. Ooh, oh, I just got an idea. I usually am not actually a fan of creating fake freckles because as being somebody who actually has real freckles, it always drives me nuts that people seem to think that freckles only appear across the nose where it's deemed cute. However, I do give a pass to freckles that are just so darn fake. Like white freckles they don't bother me that much. This doesn't bother me that much because it's not real. But that is something that usually drives me nuts is when people draw on freckles just across their nose. It's like, The amount of people where that is actually how their freckles manifest is just across the bridge of their nose is very, very few. Most of the time it's people like me where you get freckles all over your body. Alright, so for this last part I'm going to go ahead and finish my hot chocolate because it is lipstick and I'm gonna have to put on a bunch of makeup because the lipstick does not like to come off. So, be right back. That last sip was thick, double C, but delicious, and I am chocolated up. So, I did end up changing my shirt to black because I felt like the red was just too bright. Let's put these bad boys on, yeah. So I painted these yesterday. They do light up, if you can tell. They're flashing currently. These bring me joy. And then along with this guy here. Alright, so let's move on to the lipstick. So this is the lipstick that I will be putting on. It is a sparkly gray. I do, however, want to coat my lips in foundation first because I tested this the other day and it does not come off easily. My poor lips were not happy, so I figure if I put some sort of base coat down, hopefully it won't be so bad. Cat hair. There's always cat hair. This lipstick confuses me too because it smells kind of sweet, but it's like really dark gray. So I put it on and my brain's like, what? Okay, it just keeps getting worse. I'm gonna have to go fix this in the mirror and I'll be back and show you what it looks like. So here is the lipstick and how that all looks. So I'm going to add just a couple of finishing touches to this look and then I will show you the reveal. So get ready for that. That's the look. So hopefully you enjoyed this chat and just get ready with me kind of thing. It was much more casual and hopefully more conversational. I'm just not always very good about like sharing stuff with people. I just kind of forget to, or I think, you know, maybe it's not stuff that you guys would be interested in. So I don't know. If you like this video, go give it a thumbs up. Let me know. You know, give me a comment to let me know about stuff, or if you related to any of it or have any questions or anything, leave those in the comments as well. I post every Friday, so if you're interested in, you know, seeing my journey and joining me when I create more OCs like this, like Frostbyte, and stuff like that, go subscribe. I definitely would love to have you around. But otherwise, thank you so much, and I hope you take care, stay safe, and trust your heart, your intuition, and stay weird. Catch you next time. Bye, I guess.